My name is Isabelle, and I used to believe in fairy tales. I thought love was pure, honest, and filled with beautiful moments that led to a happy ending. I never imagined that love could also be filled with deception, betrayal, and heartbreak. But life has a way of teaching lessons in the harshest ways. I met Ethan on a warm summer evening at an art gallery. He was charming, confident, and had a way of making me feel like I was the only person in the room. We talked about art, travel, and our dreams. He was everything I had ever imagined in a man, intelligent, witty, and kind. From that night on, we became inseparable. We went on long walks by the river, spent late nights talking about our hopes and fears, and shared countless moments of laughter. He made me feel safe, like I had finally found someone who truly understood me. But I was blind. I didn't see the warning signs, the sudden phone calls he ignored, the weekends he was always too busy to meet, the way he never talked about his personal life in detail. I was lost in a dream, and I refused to wake up. Until one evening when my world shattered. I was in my apartment, curled up on the couch with a book, when my phone rang. The number was unfamiliar. "Hello?" I answered, expecting a telemarketer or a wrong number. There was silence on the other end. Then, a woman's voice, soft but filled with something heavy. "Is this Isabelle?" "Yes." "Who is this?" A pause. Then the words that made my heart stop. "My name is Claire. I'm Ethan's wife." I froze. "I don't understand," I whispered. "What are you talking about?" Claire's voice trembled. "I know you and Ethan have been seeing each other. I found your messages. I saw the photos. I need to know the truth." My mind was racing. "He told me he was single," I said, my voice barely above a whisper. "He never mentioned you." Claire exhaled shakily. "We've been married for 8 years. We have a daughter. I love him, but I can't ignore what he's been doing. I need to know. Did you love him?" I felt a lump in my throat. Did I love him? How could I love someone who had lied to me? And yet, the pain in my chest told me that maybe I did. Maybe I had given my heart to a man who never truly belonged to me. "I didn't know," I finally said. "I swear to you, Claire, I didn't know." The silence between us was heavy. Then, she asked the question that changed everything. "Will you help me?" I didn't sleep that night. I kept replaying everything in my mind. The way Ethan looked at me, the things he had said, the moments we had shared. How could he have lied so easily? How could I have been so blind? The next morning, I made my decision. I had to face him. I waited outside his office, my heart pounding in my chest. When he finally walked out, his face lit up when he saw me. "Isabelle, this is a surprise." I stared at him, trying to understand how the man I had loved could be such a stranger to me now. "Can we talk?" He nodded and led me to a quiet cafe nearby. As we sat down, I took a deep breath. "Claire called me." His expression changed instantly. "Isabelle, I can explain." "Can you?" I asked, my voice shaking with anger. Because right now, all I see is a liar sitting in front of me. Ethan looked away. "I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean for any of this to happen." I laughed bitterly. "You didn't mean for it to happen. Ethan, you made a choice every single day to lie to me, to lie to your wife, to live a double life." His hands clenched. "I love you, Isabelle. I love Claire, too. No," I cut him off. "You don't get to say that. Love isn't deception. Love isn't breaking two people's hearts at the same time." For the first time, I saw guilt in his eyes, maybe even shame. "I need time to think," he said. I shook my head. Take all the time you want, but I won't wait for you. And with that, I walked away. The days that followed were painful. I missed him. I missed the way he made me laugh, the way he held my hand like he never wanted to let go. But I had to remind myself, it wasn't real. It was built on lies. I met Claire a week later. We sat in a park, two women bound by the same pain. I don't know what to do, she admitted. I want to believe he can change. I looked at her, seeing the strength in her eyes. Then tell him that. Make him choose. She nodded. What about you? Will you be okay? I smiled sadly. I have to be. Months passed. I moved to a new city, started fresh. I focused on my work, my passions, and most importantly, myself. One evening, as I was walking home, my phone buzzed. A message from Claire. I talked to Ethan. He's trying to fix things. Thank you for your honesty. I let out a deep breath. I hope you find happiness, I replied, and I knew that someday I would. What I learned. Honesty matters. Lies hurt more than the truth. Some love stories aren't meant to last. Letting go is painful, but sometimes it's the only way to move forward. If you liked this story, like, share, and subscribe for more.